There's this kid from Windhelm, rumoured to be trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood, so I speak to the kid to see if he's had any luck. One look at me, and he thought I was part of the guild already. Can you really blame him? And he tasks me with killing some old woman. So off to Riften I go. Without hesitation, I shoot her dead, and swiftly flee the scene of the crime. Returning to the naughty child, he is so thankful that he gives me a plate. I leave Windhelm, and I return to Whiterun. When I get to the stables outside the city, I decide to stand still in the same spot for several days. In a shocking twist, I'm found by hired mercenaries who attack on sight. But long story short, I not only killed them all, but I learned who sent them. I took Thorstag's weapon, received a strange letter. How unexpected. Anyway, I go to sleep at home, and wake up in some abandoned shack with the leader of the Dark Brotherhood, and a new task to kill the target. I'm not told who the target is though. So I kill the guy who admits to people wanting him dead, and I'm invited to their exclusive club. At their sanctuary, I receive the appropriate attire and a new trophy. I go to Markarth, taking the opportunity to get a new follower, that I reckon will probably die soon. I go where I need to, and decide to do it stealthily, like a true assassin. Koznak doesn't get the memo. He constantly gets us discovered until he finally picks a fight that he cannot win, and he gets us both killed. I reload the checkpoint, tell Koznak to wait in place, and I kill the target bandit without any problems. Returning to the sanctuary, there is some drama. Astrid, the leader, thinks Cicero, a madman, is up to something, and I'm instructed to hide in a coffin to find out what he's doing. While going to the coffin, I read a book, and this causes me to level up to 25, and I get a trophy that I really wasn't expecting. It turns out the coffin was already occupied, and what's weirder is a shriveled occupant speaks to me. He tells me to find some other bloke who has a big contract for us. I am found in the coffin. Cicero has a fit, and I tell Astrid about everything that happened. She sends me to kill someone else while she thinks over what to do. So I go out and kill a fellow vampire, using my racial power to calm down the witness, which allows me to leave them alone, because I decided to be merciful for some reason. Back at the sanctuary, Astrid decides to send me to find the bloke with a contract in some tomb. Turns out he wants the Emperor dead. Astrid says we will kill the Emperor, and because I seem to have no free will in this narrative, I am the one to do everything. I start by killing this person at a wedding for a trophy, and then this person in broad daylight. Gonna be honest, don't know why, just did it. And then returns to the sanctuary to find Cicero has had a violent outburst and ran away. I'm asked to find him and kill him. So I find him in the old Dark Brotherhood sanctuary near Dawnstar, sneak in, get annoyed at Koznak and send him home. I sneak past these scary ghosts and I find Cicero. I am given a choice to kill him or not. Since this is one of the rare times I actually have a choice, I don't kill him. Back to the assassination of the Emperor. Someone has learned that some faceless guy, going by the Gourmet, is going to be cooking for him. I could take the place of the Gourmet, but before we do, I need to make sure the Gourmet themselves cannot be found. I go to Markarth because someone there knows who the Gourmet actually is. They tell me and then ask not to die, so I say I wouldn't make them die, but then I do. Then I track down the Gourmet at the Nightgate Inn and ensure they will not be found by hiding their body around a corner. Now I am the Gourmet. I cook a meal for the Emperor, which is to die for, and he eats it, then dies. I run from the scene, but am caught, which is where I learn that I didn't just kill the Emperor. In fact, it was all a setup. How did they know I was not the Gourmet? I returned to the sanctuary to find it under attack, and ventured in looking for survivors. Nazir survived, and then the roof started caving in, so I hid in the coffin again. When the rubble cleared, I found Astrid, put an end to her suffering, and exclaimed that I am the captain now. sending the survivors to the sanctuary near Dawnstar, while I find that guy, who could tell me where the Emperor is. He tells me he's on a ship about to leave Skyrim, and also tells me where the Captain of the Guard is. I decide I'm not going after the Emperor alone, so I hire a mercenary, Janessa. I first go to kill Marrow. I slit her throat and left before the body hit the ground. Climbing on board the ship, I tried to go stealth, but Janessa kept giving me away. For once I did not mind though. She kept resolving the problems on her own. Unlike a certain someone. We made our way through the ship, eventually reaching the Emperor. He did not fight for his life. In fact, we had a nice chat. Eventually he stood near the window and waited for his end. I decided to pickpocket them, which is where I got a trophy. One that I probably should have got last video. Anyway, I killed him. I returns to that guy for my pay, and then enacted justice against his treason. Now, with a boatload of gold, I spend 90% of it on renovating the Dawnstar Sanctuary, a place I'm never going to return. And that's all for this video. I forgot to do an intro, but it's too late now. Next video I'm curing myself of vampirism, and then doing the wizard questline. Alright, see ya.